Hello, hello. Nice to see you all. Yes, it is cold. I'm wearing my hat, okay? It's got to be done. Right, let's just check that I've got the right mic happening here, because yesterday, for some reason, my computer thought it was the other one. No, we're all good. Right, so quite exciting. This is basically the culmination of an idea that I had a little while back and have been planning for over a month. Finally got round to kind of being able to present it to you. And if there is sufficient interest, if this is something that you guys might want, then I'm happy to do it again. Now, I've got to do a disclaimer. This is only going to be available to UK customers or folks. You don't have to necessarily be a customer of mine already. You can just purchase this as a one-off. Or I will consider sending this to Europe now that our Royal Mail has decided to start sending packages to Europe. So for a while there was an issue. Now when I say Europe, I have to list the countries that I'm able to sell to. So I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator for Europe, but Stampin' Up only operate in particular countries. So they are the UK, Ireland, Belgium, the Netherlands, France, Germany, and Austria. All right, so we are limited, unfortunately, to those countries. So I can only send this kit if you purchase it to those countries. Now, if you are in Europe, in about 11 minutes, this is me talking on the live now. This is the 7th of February. At 10 o'clock, I've got a blog post going live with the link to be able to purchase the kit that I'm about to show you. So there we go. Let me say a quick hello to folks on the live, and I'm just going to dive straight in because I've got to make 3 luxury cards to give you an idea of what you can do with the kit. Okay, so hello Vicky, hi Janine, Valerie, Sally, Martina, Melissa, thank you Wendy, Cindy, and so on. Now, I appreciate that I know I have a lot of followers on this channel that are not in the UK and not here in Europe. So that is why I've actually decided to play with the kit as a live, free on YouTube for you to enjoy, because I know you won't be able to get hold of, you may not be able to get your hand on this kit. But rather than get me saying, oh, I'll have an exclusive video using the kit just for the people who bought the kit, I've decided actually I'll make this free for everybody. So whether you purchase the kit or not, you've got the inspiration, and it might be that you can substitute some products out. Now, as per the rules that Stampin' Up set in terms of me creating a kit, I'm not selling any whole packaged products. Okay, I've taken products and I've cut them up. So you're getting a bit of ribbon, a bit of twine, some embellishment, some paper. You are getting a whole sheet of cardstock, but you're not getting a pack of cardstock. Also, there are no stamps, no punches in this kit. Okay, you have to use what you have at home. There is also no adhesive, no scissors, no pens, no trimmers. You need to have that basic kind of crafting kit at home to do what you want with what I'm about to show you. So with no further ado, I'm going to show you what's on my desk and see what you guys think of my first curated kit. And I'm calling it Vintage Rose, and you'll see why in a second. So I'll just turn this light off and get you down here. Right, so let's start with the more boring-y bits. No, they're not boring. It's just like, the card-based stuff. Right, I tried to sort of have an idea of what I was planning to do. That's why it's in a bit of a funny order. But anyway, I'll pop that there. You will receive 1 whole sheet of soft suede, very vanilla, and basic black cardstock. Okay. And you will also get 1 sheet each of a 6x6 square of the papers that I've forgotten the name of. Somebody can, oh, Cottage Rose, that's it. These are the Cottage Rose papers, all right? So you're basically getting like an eighth of a pack of paper, all right? You get one each of those. So I calculated that normally to buy all these products, if you're having to buy all the you know, a whole pack of paper, a whole pack of the embellishments and so forth, that's not actually even including the cardstock, because that's even more on top. You would be spending over £40, but I'm selling the kit including postage £11.99. So you will get 6 doilies. Now yes, these are retired, and yes, I purchased them at clearance rack rate, but I'm only charging you clearance rack rate. That's why I'm able to get some nice embellishments in here, because I did purchase some of these in the clearance rack, but they're so fabulous that I thought I'd put them in. So you've got 6 doilies. You have 1 sheet. Again, this was in the clearance rack, right? But I'm being absolutely upfront and honest and telling you, but I'm only charging you, you know, for 1/5 of the pack, because that's what you're getting. You are also getting a little bit of twine. I think it's 2 meters. Yes, 2 meters of twine. You're getting a little strip of embellishments. You're getting some of the bigger dots and the small dots, and I think these are retired as well, actually. You're going to get 3 small brass butterflies and 3 larger brass butterflies. As I said, the twine, and then also some of the sequins that came with that embellishment pack. I'm going to take those all out. And also 1 meter of this natural ribbon, and this piece of gold brushed paper. Okay, so that's a 1/6 of a pack. All right. So as I said, if you were to purchase all these pieces individually, you're talking over 40, 50, 60 pounds, including all the cardstock. But I'm just charging £11.99 for this pack. Now the idea is, also you will get envelopes. You will get, unfortunately they're not Stampin' Up, but they are, Stampin' Up don't sell these. They are 3 craft coloured 6x6 envelopes, because we're making big cards, so you'll also get the envelope. So for £12, just under £12, you're going to be able to make 3 luxury cards. Okay, now I have 11 of these in stock, and they're going to go live in 5 minutes time. Now I did think, if any of the American friends or Australian friends or anyone else would like to gift this to someone in the UK, I'm happy. I can only post them to an address in the UK or Europe. If you need to contact me if you do want to send it in Europe, because I haven't added that to the postage. You can gift it to somebody, because I'm allowed to send it to somebody, but I can't post it outside of my region. Right, so I'm a little bit nervous about this, because I've set myself the challenge to create 3 gorgeous cards with you guys tonight to give you some inspiration of what to do with this kit. And I already have a couple of ideas, but some ideas are not kind of like absolutely fully formed. So, and I've already just dropped some of the embellishments. That's handy, Ruth, because like I've got to show the people. Oh dear, bear with, hold on. Stick the light on. Oh, there it is. Yay. Okay, I've got this little basket at the side, and I just missed the basket before it landed. Right, there's still time to invite people in. This is the more interesting part of the video, because I'm actually going to start creating. Right, so I know I definitely wanted to use that and that together, because although I've put very vanilla in this kit, some of the colours are actually white on here, but I'm going to be cutting this out and making it look kind of super vintagey. So I'm just going to put these all to one side for a moment. So as I said, we're going to be making square cards. So I find it easier to either cut my cardstock to 14.5 centimetres or 5 3/4. So that's what I'm going to do now. And of course we have this strip left, so if you have any punches, leaf punches that you would like to use to do extra cutting out, you can do that, and I may do that myself. Also, if you don't have any leaf punches at all ever, and you would like me maybe to cut a couple out for you, maybe out of the gold distress paper or down the side of this spare bit of card, let me know. Okay, I'm just offering that as a little extra service for now, just to see if it's needed. If lots of people request it, I may have to just add a little extra charge, but because obviously it takes time is money, so we'll see. Right, when I saw this paper, I thought I'd love to have this as a background, and so I'm going to have this as, I'm thinking of cutting it a little bit smaller. About there. So what's that? Oh, that's about the 4-inch mark, and that might actually give me some little flowers to play with if I cut it to there. So I'm going to cut that to 4 by 4. So again, I've got a little spare bit there and a spare bit there. And I'm going to get my scissors and do some distressing. Fred says hello. He just came in the door and heard Ruth's voice and he started singing hello. Hello, Fred. I hear you're going to buy us all a stamp apparatus. That was last night's joke, wasn't it? Because Fred has bought Jan a stamp apparatus, everybody. Was it for your anniversary or for over Valentine's Day? I think it was. So Glenna very cleverly said, well, doesn't Fred love all of us? Doesn't he want to buy all his girls a stamp apparatus? See, you started a trend now, Fred. All right. Okay, now the other thing that I've said in that blog post is that you need a black pen, because I want to do some faux stitching on here. I might just cheat and use an early espresso one. So, but yeah, the idea was I wanted to do some faux stitching. Now with this one, I wanted to use the brown doily here. And what I'd like to do is do some tearing into some of this paper, just at sort of like 3 spots. I'm just going to like pull it back a bit. So yes, if you like shabby chic, you're going to love this kit. If you're not so into shabby chic, you may not enjoy it. So you might want to wait for another kit for me to curate. So, right, I'm going to have that there. Let's cut that there. Go. That poking out of there. There we go. Might just give that a little bit of a, you know, we don't want it to look too pristine, do we? He says, will that cost him? Will he get a multi-purchase discount? Well, if he signs up as a Stampin' Up demonstrator, he'll get his 20% off. And then if he buys loads, he'll probably earn a few for free. Just you know, saying that's what's happened when you sign up as a Stampin' Up demonstrator. You're able to purchase products at a reduced rate. You also earn freebie products when you put sort of qualifying orders in. So yeah, technically. Right, so fussy cutting time. We've got quite a lovely cluster here that I thought would look nice. I'm not going to bother cutting out the detail here, if you can forget that. Too much faff that's going to be. And I'm cutting fairly close to the line, just giving it a little bit of a, like a hair's breadth away from it. I know what, I'm just going to cut that out, just to make it easier to handle. So has anyone ever bought a curated kit like this from another demonstrator. I know Stampin' Up do lots of their own kits. To be quite honest, I usually find that their kits are not, how to put it, they're not kind of like subtle kits, if you know what I mean. They're not usually kind of my style. That's why I thought I would create this kit, so that it's very much a me style, this. You know, a bit of vintage. Even though I'm not stamping, okay, there's going to be absolutely, can you believe it, no stamping tonight. I promise you. So I think you see a lot of me stamping. So all you need to do is, if you want to recreate the things that I have stamped over the last few years, you just need to buy stamps and ink and card. But this is something completely different that I haven't done before. So if you think that, I know, as I said, you guys who are abroad from the UK can't purchase this, but let me know what you think. I think, you know, I'm always trying to think of ways to reach different customers, reach new folks who might want to have fun creating. You know, and I've worked hard the last few years to kind of develop my style, and so trying to stay true to that. I haven't seen a vintage one, so this is awesome. I love shabby chic. Thank you, Miss Wendy. And the other thing I think I'm aware of is sometimes when I'm making cards on this channel, if I was to add up how much it would cost for somebody to purchase all the items, you're looking at, you know, say £50 to £100 just to make one card, and that's not doable. You know, I get that. There's a lot going on right now that, you know, you have demands on your money, and I thought doing it this way means that you get to enjoy little bits and pieces that, you know, you wouldn't necessarily want a whole pack of butterflies, you don't want a whole pack of the papers, but this way you get to make 3 gorgeous cards. Or if you spread it out a bit, you can make more than 3. You know, I'm not saying you have to just make 3, but you certainly will have enough to make 3, and then if you add your own envelopes and card, you can make a few more, because there will be leftovers, I am sure. Right, I didn't factor in the fussy cutting time, did I? Hopefully this is going to be the only one that'll need the fussy cutting. But so you do need a good pair of sharp scissors. If you don't have any sharp ones like this, I do recommend the Stampin' Up ones, of course, because they are super sharp, great for these kind of like fiddly spaces. Right, what else do I need to do? Okay, let's go up here a bit. Be a great gift for a newer crafter. Yeah, oh, thank you, Vanessa. Yes. Well, yeah, a newer crafter, but also I was hoping you seasoned crafters who just don't want to buy whole packs of things. And that's what I mean, with total respect to Stampin' Up for coming out with kits. I don't always like all the kits that they produce, because I find them a little bit maybe too easy. I don't know if that's the right term. You know, it seems that you just sort of like poke something out and stick it together, and I wanted a halfway point, like that you have to do a little bit more. You know, obviously you're not going to get a fancy sheet that explains what to do like Stampin' Up do, but you're getting this video, so you know there'll be quite a few techniques that I will do in this video for you to enjoy, which you can come back and watch for free. And of course my whole channel's full of various ideas, so I'm hoping it's a good halfway point for folks. But I'm happy. Please email me, ruthtrice@gmail.com, if you've got any suggestions of how I could improve a kit system. You know, if you think it's underpriced, overpriced. I mean, I have literally just added up the components and what they cost me, and have added a bit for postage and packaging. You know, because I often forget to add the cost of packaging, because I buy in special cardboard boxes to send things out, and usually that, you know, I do not charge for that. But I thought, actually, you know what, I'm just going to put 50p, because that actually probably even cost me a little bit more than that sometimes. But I thought, you know what, I'm just going to charge that, because that is what it's costing me, and I can't. What does Anna Sugar say? You know, the the income has got to be higher than the outgoings for me to make a profit. So, and it didn't take me too long to kind of like put the kits together. I've literally, look, I'll show you. I've got 11 of them. Woo! Well, just dropped all the card, but anyway, I've got all boxed up. That one's missing. That's missing something. I'll just pop that back in. Yep. Oh, I'll sort that out later, because I managed to flick one off. Yeah, it's got all the papers and everything. It's all packaged, ready to go. I've just managed to drop the card on the floor. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Never mind. Hi, Heidi. Oh, a question about a shabby chic class. Yes, I was going to do a shabby chic class, actually. Yeah. Where did Anne ask that? I used to like the medley kits, just products, no instructions. Yes, they used to do, yes. Well, some of their suites have sort of seemed a bit like the medley kits now, because you've got you're able to sort of choose what you want to use. That rhymes. Choose what you want to use. Oh, look at that. Love that. Right, and I've still got some elements left here. Still got all these left to use. But then I thought I could cut out some of these little flowers and have some of these poking out. So these are a bit easier to cut out. Now, if you purchase the stamp set and die set, the die actually cuts out all these flowers in one go, I believe. So, but I liked the papers. I have got the stamp set actually, but I didn't buy the die set for this set. But the papers are really pretty, and perhaps would even look nice coloured in. I did think that might look nice. Right, I thought I just could have these flowers poking out from behind there. How cute is that? Yeah, and also if you live locally to me, you local ladies will know who you are. If you purchase you're likely to see me, I'll just reimburse you the postage cost. I'll reimburse you £2. Actually, no, it's not £2, it's £1.65. Sorry to be pedantic, because it will still cost me to put it in the box. You can teach it in German. Oh, brilliant. Yes, I could have my translators working that night, couldn't I, Martina? Yes. Yeah, actually, talking about classes, my lovely friend Linda has got an idea for me to do a class. So I've got to just got to sort the measurements out. So the idea would be that I would do, in the class you'd do one stamped one sheet wonder in a style that I've never taught before. I may have done a video on it but not taught it. And then we make a really cute little pop-up luminaire. Luminaire. I better learn to say the word properly as well, hadn't I, by the time I teach the class. Dagmar, as nice as vacation is, I miss the stamping. Oh, happy vacationing. But yes, I know what you mean. I think when stamping or any hobby is something that you enjoy and you go on holiday and you're not able to do it on holiday, it does feel rather weird, doesn't it? Oh, you've got decorative borders. Oh, lovely, yes. Oh, I just love the idea of that peeking through just there. I think I might just cut one more because I want one poking out of there too. Oh, that one's okay. Ooh, who's messaging me? Bear with, sorry, I'm getting little notifications. How do I buy one, Ruth? Well, Wendy, if you would like to purchase one, it should be live now. If you go to artfulstampin.co.uk, my latest blog post has a PayPal button. And you click on the PayPal button and you pay. So, as I said, if anyone wants to gift one to somebody in the UK, you should be able to purchase one, but then you need to message me and say who you want me to send it to. Right, that leaf was just so adorable. I thought I can't resist that little leaf. And it was so easy to cut out as well. Leaves are so easy to cut. Right, that I'm happy with that. Now I've got some really fabulous gold elements here. I'm sorry about the glare on this. But so I'm just going to get these all out the side so I can play with them. I think I might just stick to the leaves for this one. Pop out the leaf here and get my tweezers. So again, I'm not including tweezers in the kit. Right, there are no tools in the kit. You just need to use what you have at home. I'm just going to give that a bit of a tweak. Sorry about the reflection. But I just feel that it was a bit too flat and shiny, wasn't it? Just needed some tweezer love. I think I might just move those over a little bit. That's better. You've been busy with different crafts. Are you getting any sleep? Yes, I am getting sleep. I do. When I stay up late, I do get up rather late if I haven't got anything to do in the morning. But tomorrow morning I've got parent and toddler group, so I do have to be up. So I won't be staying up late tonight. And my husband really wants the front room table back. So it's still got a bit of art stuff on there. But of an evening he likes to play board games. So he's like, oh, can I have the table back? Now these ones, I want to keep these berry ones for later, so I'm going to just rip that off and just use these bigger leaves. And you see how this little leaf here is kind of being a bit hidden because it's almost too similar a colour. So I just want to pop something gold underneath there to make that show off a little bit more. I might even swap it for that one. There we go, that's better. So when you're embellishing cards, sometimes the reason that you pop an embellishment is to actually enhance another aspect of what you're putting on there. And although it might seem like I'm wasting that gold leaf by putting it underneath something, it's actually helping. So just you know, just it's a good reminder when doing designs that sometimes you place things to help enhance. See, this area here I think needs a bit of enhancement. Do that. Actually, I think then, if that's so, it's so detailed over in this corner now, I'm actually going to move that little flower and pop that there. There we go. All right, the flowers would look nice if shaded with a crumb cake marker. Yes, you're quite right. You're quite right. But I think for the sake of this video, because I don't want to add too many things that you guys need to purchase, I'm going to leave it like that for now. But I will look forward to seeing what you guys create. Oh, now the other idea I had was for every person that buys the kit, I will actually create a private Facebook group. And or actually, you know what? I'm going to open it up. If you make some cards with the papers, then you can also join the group. What was I going to say? Yeah, so if you make cards with this kit, you can then take pictures and let me know. You know, you can show me what you've done. Right. Now, I had deliberately done these doilies so that they were not symmetrical, but I actually think I prefer it to be slightly more symmetrical. Now I've done it. Yeah, I do. Okay, they're going to be symmetrical. Right, let's move this out of the way. So, oh, that one needs a bit of a... Phoebe in the house. Okay, let's get started with the gluing. So that can go there. That can go there. I think the trick to shabby chic is not being afraid to rip and scrunch, basically. Don't be afraid of making a mess. Just going to wiggle that out a bit further. Yep. Right, this piece, I'm going to just put glue in a square like that because I actually want it to be sort of raising up at the sides a little bit. I've just remembered I was going to do some stitch lines on here, wasn't I? Now I think there is a right and a wrong way up for this, and I think I've got it the right way up. Yeah, that's the bottom of a letter, isn't it? So it's really hard to tell when I'm sitting down. Okay, so I was going to just do some fake stitch marks with a pen. Got a bit of glue on me. Now, if you have a stamp that can do this, by all means use a stamp. But as I said, I just wanted to show you that if you only have the kit and bare minimum tools, this is what you can do with it. Right, has anyone gone to check the website to see if it's live, the button is live? No, we don't. We don't have press and seal here. However, Wendy, I have got some because the lovely Glenna gave some to her demonstrator friend, Genevieve Coe, who gave me some in New Orleans bless her. Her husband wandered around for 2 days with pressing seal in his backpack to give me. So I have got some. I know it's like gold dust, that stuff. Right, I think I'm going to need my dimensionals for this. So again, dimensionals are not included in the kit. And if that's something you think in the future, you know, you'd like maybe a sheet of one size or another, let me know. But I'm kind of presuming that the folks who are interested in buying a kit like this will have basic supplies already. Okay, but if you need me to put together a list of basic supplies like trimmer, scissors, a pen, dimensionals, glue, I can do. And to be honest, if it's reaching sort of near the £99 mark, it's worth considering signing up as a demonstrator. And at the moment, the offer is amazing. You get £170 of product for £99. It's amazing. And if you spend a bit extra for 125, you get a little cut and emboss machine. Right, I'll pop that there like that. Lovely jubbly. Put some on here. I was going to have you poking out of there, wasn't I? Got the smaller ones, I think, for these other ones. Oh, I'll bring you some on Friday, Wend. Unless you're going to come to Acorns tomorrow. Put a square in the kit. What do you mean? Sorry, I think I might have missed something there. Vanessa, a square what? You mean a square of dimensionals? Yeah, they work out at £1.30 each, so it will push the price of the kit up a bit by putting dimensionals in, but I will do if people want me to. Oh, I think I've stuck this on in a slightly different way. Oh well. Oh yeah, that tears down there, isn't it? Yeah, well, leave it there. You can poke it out like that instead. Oh, I'll send you a bit, Martina, as well, because I've got to send you something. Right, gold leafages. Now, I'm going to cheat a little bit and not put glue on these, but actually put dimensionals. My little ones. And as long as you get all the backing off ready, right, and I want these to be a bit closer together. Yep. That's nice. I like that. This one's going to go under here. Right, how long have I got? Oh my goodness, I'm already 40 minutes in. I've got 2 more cards to make. This is going to be a very long video. Right, I'm just going to check my blog post has gone live. Yes, it has. Whoop, whoop. Now, some people do like a monthly kit. I'm not saying I'm going to do a monthly kit, but we'll see how this one goes. Okay, I quite like that. Now, I have got a little bit of twine, got 2 meters of twine. So I'm literally just playing with what I'm putting in the kit. Okay, because I don't want to cheat and be adding extra papers or embellishments and things to this. I'm just using what you're going to have in the kit. So look, I've tied a bit of a bow there. I cut that off there. I'm going to grab big dimensional, stick that together like that. Oh no. Right, I'm thinking, oh no, where's this going to go? Under here? There we go, a little bit of extra froth there. Let's do another one. I think we could have one coming out there, couldn't we? Or down here. Sorry, bear with. Right, what am I watching? Dimensional. Stick it there, hold on to it. Last time it wanted to follow me. Pop it in there. Right, I feel like I need to just vintagey up the edge of this card a bit. I know I probably should have done it first of all, but I forgot. Just to give it a bit of extra oomph. I'm not going to do it too across the whole of the top of the card because I don't want it to fall apart. But there we go. There we go. Card number 1 done. Oh, I do have bling. I forgot about that. I've got these little pieces and I have these and these. So these are kind of like a very, very pale peachy colour. And that one is like a milky kind of colour. All right. What's that, Wendy? Oh, yes, yeah. Hi, Lorraine. Hi, Dagmar. Hi, Super Sanders. Oh, loads of you. Hello. Hi, Jane. Oh, that's exciting, Wend. Sorry to arrive late. So will you recap what's in this kit and is there a class to go with it? This is the class, Sue. Yeah, this is the class basically. I am filming tonight 3 cards that I have. Two of the designs I had kind of like planned in my head already. The other one is going to be a complete surprise to you and me. What I'm going to do. So this is the kit. This is the class. So the kit is ready to roll. I've got 11 of them. Now, Sue, because you're in France, I need to send you... What do I need to send you, Sue? I've got a voucher. I think I've got a voucher for you. So we can come to an arrangement regarding postage. Okay. So if you want to purchase one, go ahead and purchase one, and then I'll contact you regarding postage and things. Right. How cute is that? Now I think just a nice little sentiment in the middle there would just finish that off. But I'll let you decide what you want to do. Okay, right. Hello, Barb. I'm just grabbing a drink because I feel like I've been talking so long. Hi, Cindy. Right, so for the next one, I was going to use this paper. I might do another bit of fussy cutting, but this time I might just do a couple of the bigger flowers. And right, I've got that one, and then I want a background. That one is my background. Okay, so I'm going to use a soft suede cardstock for this one. So again, I'm going to cut it at 5 3/4 or 14.5 centimetres. Oh, Sue, I've just realised you have got vouchers to use up with me, so you may be able to earn one of these for free. Yeah, so actually quite a few of my customers have got vouchers, so I'm going to say that you can use your vouchers if you want to. Right, I'm hoping this one's going to come together a bit easier because I've already got a plan for this one. So what I want to do is cut 3 strips for this. Now I definitely know I've got to cut that down to 14 centimetres because that's the height. I've just got to do a bit of math, so I've got to do space there, space there, space there, space there. So that comes to 2 centimetres. So 14.5 minus 2 is 12.5. But to make my life easier, I'm going to cut this at 12. Right, so that bit I've got spare. And so I'm going to cut this at 4 and 4. Marvellous. Right, now this I also want to do a bit of distressing, so I'm holding them all together in one go because I've already taken 40 minutes to do one card, so I'm hoping this one is actually going to come together much easier. Oh no, I've just remembered, I was talking for a bit of for about 10 minutes, wasn't I, at the beginning. Hello, Pamela. Oh, you had your left knee replacement today. Oh, how did it go? You're obviously awake. Did you have a general or a local, Pamela? I nearly binned those goldy things. Right, get those out of the way. Right. Then before I stick these down, Oh, that one needs a little bit more. This needs some stitch. Actually, I might just do, this is called the dangle the pen technique, where you want to, I want to create a line, but I want it to be slightly wobbly. So I'm just want to do a little line, sort of very thin, down the side of all these, but I'm sort of holding the pen quite far up to do it. I might just miss a few, you know, not do it completely, almost like it's faux stitched. It's very subtle, it's not super obvious, it's just, I'm just trying to give the impression of like stitching. On. So far, so just icing the knee and waiting for the pain meds to kick in. Ooh. Oh yes, I remember Lorraine when you had your surgery. That was not nice. Janine, you ladies are tough. I'd want to be out cold for that sort of thing. You know? Oh, I like a top-down folding card, like the fold at the top, but obviously if you prefer side folding, that's absolutely fine. I think a lot of things in the card making world are, you know, there's no kind of like law, there's no card making police out there that will tell you off for doing it, you know, how you want to do it. Just realised my phone's been tilted funny all evening, sorry about that. Right, so got my little bit of a background happening there. Then I wanted some of these really gorgeous flowers, but I think I'll just cut into, have that big one, those two big ones. Because I kind of want it to go across like that. I know I said I was going to try not to do so much fussy cutting, but I'm going to have to do this one. But I think this one might be a bit easier. Oh, my new YouTube find of the day is a channel of two guys that restore shoes. Well, they're cobblers in Nashville. And the one that caught my attention was they took boots that were something like 80 years old, that were still being worn actually by gentlemen. They're kind of like outdoor boots, but he wanted them completely restored to make a bit of a dress boot. So they took the bottom off, the sole. The sole had been obviously been resoled a few times, and had screws holding the rubber to the wooden section. Anyway, they took all that off, put new leather bottoms on it, and so on, and shined it up, and put little holes in the front actually to make them look a bit sort of broguish. Anyway, it was fascinating. I tend to not watch the whole videos of things like that. I fast forward them a bit. But anyway, I thought that was fascinating, and over like maybe 300,000 subscribers on this channel. I'm like, I think I'm in the wrong industry. And then YouTube thinks I want to watch those, you know, those videos of people who clean up people's back gardens or front yards. Oh, I've watched a few of them lately. It's just nice to see the before and after, isn't it? We all like a before and after. But then when I tidied my craft room, I forget to take a before and after video. Esther's always saying to me, take a before photograph and then it make you feel good. I'm thinking, I don't need an after photo. I don't need a before photo because by tomorrow it's back to normal. Doesn't take long for me to mess up my craft room. Right, that one. I do like these leaves. I might use that for something else. One going off in that direction. Ooh, I could have that one sneaking the top of it out the top of there, couldn't I? Now I have to remember I've got a whole sheet of that gold distressed paper I can use, and I will cut some leaves out using a punch because I think that would look nice. Right. There we go. No one will ever know. I'm gonna have it coming down from there. Oh yeah, that would be nice. Right, where's my gold piece? I also have this as well, which I think I might cut my own leaves from this. So I'm just going to show you how to very quickly cut leaves from a piece of card. You just get a little piece of card like this, fold it in half. See, if you don't have the fish punch, you see, you can do this. I just cut myself some leaves like that. And this is where the sharp scissors really come in handy. Nice. What's Ruth's fault? Oh no, what have I done? Looked up from card making, saw you fussy cutting, must turn away or I'll fall asleep in my glue. I've now been fascinated by rug cleaning videos. Oh. Yeah, although I am suspicious, I have to say, about some of those rug cleaning videos, because they look like they've deliberately taken them out back and like trampled them in the mud before they bring them in. I'm like, really? Really? Was it really that dirty? I'm not sure. I'm not convinced. Ruth, you're not listening, lol. Oh, aren't I? Oh dear. Hi, Super Sanders Andrea. Right, I haven't been reading. It's been 5 years. Oh, bless you all. You'll talk about your surgeries. Please just shout if you want my attention. If it's really... Oh, so has someone WhatsApped me? Something important. Oh, Glenn. Glenna's message. I'm coming! Right, Glenna's on her way, everybody. When she arrives, everyone just be really quiet. And then shout, surprise! I like to watch the hoarders videos as it makes me feel better. Oh, I feel the need to declutter. Yeah, I'd have watched that hoarders program on YouTube. It does make me feel much better, I have to say. Right, so I've done that. See, now that didn't even need a punch, but I am providing the gold paper, so I'm going to show you what I would do with this. So I'm going to cut some of these out. I'm going to do it that way around, actually. I prefer the finish on it doing it that way around. I just need 3. So like I said, if you purchase this pack and you haven't got this punch and you'd like me to punch out a few from this paper, I'll happily do that before I send you it all. But let me know how many you want cut out, because you may want to use the paper for other things. So there's my tweezers. Glenna's here! She's here! Yay! Miss Glen. Janine, I put my rugs in the washer. Oh my goodness, you must have a massive washer. How many kilos does it take? Oh, I've started watching, there's a, I don't know if it's Korean, but an Asian like house clearance one where they'll go in, and the one I watched, it was like he was a pilot. Oh my goodness, it was messy. And you should have read the comments. Sometimes the comment section's quite funny, isn't it? People are like, how could he let it get, you know, if he keeps his house like that and we trust him to fly a plane. I thought, well, actually some of the most brilliant people are very messy. It is a kind of a, yeah, sort of, yeah. It doesn't necessarily compute that if you're a messy person that you're stupid. It's just you've got loads of other things on your mind. Got things to do, places to go. You haven't got time for tidying up after yourself. I think that's what it is. Right. I'm going to use some more of these foily bits now. I thought of using some of these shapes in the background. I've got to be careful. I've got to take this apart carefully. Right, take that out. But that can be used I think the other benefit of having a curated kit like this is that hopefully you will use every element of it, you know, because ooh, I like that. You know how I love my geometrics next to florals. Not super large, just a little rug. Oh, hi, an Italian welcome. Oh, we've got an Italian. Hello, Dawn Ilaria. Your first time watching a live. Oh, welcome. Ooh, I like that. Now I've got to figure out how to stick it all together again. I think I might actually pop that. Oh no. Which way around to have this? That way, I think. This is going to be fun, sticking it all together. Now this is definitely where the press and seal might come in handy. I've moved everything now though, so it's a bit tricky. But alright, so I'm going to just do a bit of curling this. Just going to do it in my hands. Give a little bit of shape to this. Okay, so that's a bit shapely. Give this a bit of shape as well. I think I might cut out some leaves. Can I be bothered? No, I can't. Oh dear, Ruth. Right. I'm just here to give you an idea. You know, if you want to do more, you can do more. Right, let's stick this down first. So that's going to go there. I'm only going to put 2 dimensionals. The reason being, I know that I'm going to be poking lots of stuff underneath. And so it actually will end up with more dimensionals underneath it. And I can always pop a few under later. But for now, I'm just going to keep it quite minimal with the dimensionals. Right, so that's going to go there. Just so it looks like, you know. Now, I think I may need to stick some of these into place first. With a minimal amount of glue. See you, Janine. Take care. I know this is a long one. Sorry, I'm already over an hour. No, stay. Okay. Okay, I can breathe again now. Hold on, that's the... So I feel like I've got a little bit more space on this side, so I'm going to put the bigger set of hexagons like that. Just going to glue that top bit for now. Hopefully that'll be enough. But if I need to go back in, I can later. Do you see how I'm using this petal to kind of like push it down so I don't need to touch it? I'll pop that there. Yep. Again, using the petals so that I don't need to get sticky fingers. Right. So my little hand cut leaves, like they can go in these sections here. Sorry, I'm missing a lot of the chat. I might have to just go back and watch the chat tomorrow because I'm concentrating so hard to get these done. Just shout if you've got a question, just put them in capitals, then I'll I'll be able to find it easier. So if you want to purchase this card kit, it's available for $11.99 including postage in the UK. It's on my blog artfulstampin.co.uk right now. There's only 11. I feel like I'm on QVC. We only have, actually I just noticed that someone's purchased one already, so I only have 10 left. I'm just going to check, has anyone else purchased? Oops. Yeah, I've got 10 left. And if you're not in this country, but you would like to purchase it as a gift for somebody in the UK, you know, it will save you having to post a gift to somebody. You can purchase it from me, and I will happily, if you email me who you want me to send it to, I will do that. I can also include a handwritten card. So maybe you know someone who's got a birthday coming up in the next couple of months. Thank you, Glenna. Oh, I finished a sheet! Yay! Doesn't it feel great when you finish a sheet of dimensionals? Hi, Mum. Thank you, Wendy. Right. Oh, now, you also get, I just want to show off this lovely ribbon that you also are going to get in this. Now, one of the fun things I like doing with this ribbon is splitting it. So, cut a bit off there like that. I'm going to tie a knot. And then, watch this, I'm going to cut down the middle. I'm just going to move my card out of the way because it's going to get very messy in a second. So if you love the shabby chic style, you just pull it all apart. Get all that lovely fraying happening. Thanks, Miss Nina. Do let me know also if you've got other ideas of themes for kits. Right, there we go. That shabby goodness. Do I want it there? Right, I'm just going to blob a whole load of glue. And by tomorrow, it should have stuck down, she says. I have to just get a peg on it. Just going to put a peg on it just to hold it down for a second. I'll do a second one of those. Forgotten how to tie a knot. I was looking at the comments. Right, pull that tight. Yeah, you do get a whole metre of that ribbon, so maybe on the next card I'm just going to have to do like a lots of ribbon. Hi Diane, thank you. Well, this is a video to accompany a card kit that I've released today. First time I've ever done something like this. So I have 10 kits left in the basket. Not in the basket, in the shop, as it were. So. Make your own wire cloche class. Oh, nice, Cindy. How lovely. I'm wondering whether if I put that there, I might move that gold leaf to the other side. Dimensionals can behave themselves and be a little bit more forgiving than Tombow. Right. You can go there. And the the secondary effect of having the knot means that it's creating a layer, you know, it's pushing that petal up, which is great, which is what I wanted to do without having the need of putting lots of dimensionals under there. So if I had my hot glue gun on, I may have used that, but I don't. So, and I appreciate not everyone has hot glue guns. So wet glue with a peg for a few minutes will just help hold that into place. All right, so let's see if anything needs sticking down. So embellishment wise, I still got, oh, I've got doilies. Still got 4 doilies left, haven't I? But maybe I'll leave the doilies out of this one, unless I can think of a way of. This is a fun thing you can do with a doily, is that you can, especially these ones, because they've got these circular perforations. Let's take those off. And you can kind of, a bit like lace, it's like you're gathering up some lace. You can do that with it. We could tuck that underneath somewhere. I'm not sure because the lace, this is white. Oh, what about if I turn it over? Use the grey. Oh, I quite like that. There we go. We'll go with that. Just going to use some of this leftover dimensional. So when you use these strips here, because they've got a bit of a zigzag cut out of them, it's a bit like when you do sewing, isn't it? When you cut into something, it means that you can kind of curve it round easier. So I'm going to pop that on there, push that together, Come on, stick. You know you want to. Maybe not. It worked in my head. Let's try again. I'm going to try one more time. If it doesn't work, I'll use something else. Right, stick there. Maybe I just got to be firmer. There we go. Oh yeah, that's stuck. Yes. I'll do another one around here, I think. Or maybe underneath the gold. Anyway, I'll see. Lots of things work out in my head. Reality seems to stump that. Yes, yeah, indeed. What's this I hear? New kit, you say? Yes, sister. Yes, my Artful Stampin curated kit. I like the word curated. Makes me sound like an art gallery owner. Now I'm sticking this in without putting any glue, which was probably a little bit foolish of me, but I think what I'm going to do is just lift the skirt up and just shove some glue under there and push it down and hope for the best. Just trust the glue's going to do its job. So I'm just pushing that in like that, and I'm just going to hold that down while I look at your comments. That's worked out rather well, I think, with that paper doily. Right, I've got just a couple of leftover sprigs here that I could use. I'll stick those into place before moving on to my third card. Still quite gluey under there, quite tacky. Another one here. Right, now I have got these little I've got the butterfly embellishments to use. I did have another little one somewhere. Oh, I may as well use these here. One up there. Just have two frolicking down here. And then to make the centres of these flowers stand out a bit, I think some of these sequins would look nice. Right, there you have it, card number 2. Right, so this was card number 1, this is card number 2. Now, I'll show you what we've got left. Got these pieces here, got 2 of those, got a piece of black cardstock, got quite a bit of paper and bits and pieces, got some nice goldy bits, So could do, hold on, I'm having a think. I wonder whether we've got enough to do a bit of an easel card or something that sticks up. Or a gatefold. Ooh, might have got enough for a gatefold because I could cut it so that it folds that way. Shall I do that? I'm just going to, while I'm thinking about it, I'm just going to make the decision. Just do it. And just trust that my artistic abilities are going to see us through. Right, so still going to cut this at 14.5. Do I want to cut it at 14.5 or do I want to cut it at 14? God. Right, I'm going to cut it at 14 and I'll tell you for why. It's because I am going to score at 7. $21 and 28. Okay. Oh, you love an easel card. Oh, sorry. I decided to go for a gatefold, Georgia. Next time. Sorry. Right, and that also means that if I want to do a belly band, this should stretch round, shouldn't it? So if I score that at 7.5, I'll just do the beginning. Score there. Do I want to do it in the full piece of cardstock? Right, there we go. So I've got a bit of a belly band. Right, I'll keep that for later. So I've also got 2 pieces of paper. That one and that one. Although now I'm looking at it, I'm thinking that would look nice in there. And then I've got the stripe. You know how I love a floral with a stripe. Right, let's cut this down. So cut this down to 13.5. Right, 13.5. I really don't know where I'm heading with this. I am on the fly, guys, on the fly with this. This 6.5. 6.5. But I am determined to get 3 gorgeous cards from this kit. Right. Shuffle that. So I'm cutting that at 14 by 6.5. Oh, got a tiny little leaf there that I haven't used yet. So I've got stripy, floral. You know what? I'm just going to stick it down. I'm just doing this. See if I can do this. Super duper speed. Oh, didn't cut that one straight. Right. Ugh. Right. Got to cut a bit off. So I just got to grab a bit of scrap. I've got a bit of glue on there. Oh, I know what I've got. These are sheets that my address labels come off. I'm just going to pop that on there. move that out the way a second. Is that all done? Did I just not cut that the right size? 14. Okay, no I didn't. Okay, so that was meant to be 13.5. Yeah, I was 1/2 centimetre out. Try that again, Ruth. That's better. Oh, thank you, Lorraine. Oh, that's giving me the boost I needed. Where am I heading to? What, now? Tomorrow? Okay, I'm not super pleased that we've got kind of very vanilla against white, but we're just going to roll with it. Roll with it, roll with it. Now, so I've still got a piece of this, and I'm thinking that maybe I can decorate something. What else have I got left over? Got a bit of grey there. Ooh, got that bit there. Ooh, that would look nice across the front of the belly band. Right, I'm going to cut this belly band down because I don't need it to be that big. Not wide, rather. Actually, the belly band can have a nice little bit of a black panel happening on it. Right, so I need to go by this first. So if I cut this down, I'll get the measurement from that first. So 4.5 centimetres. Okay. By 13.5. And I'll cut this down to 14. Just a reminder what that is. That's 4.5, so I'll cut this to 5. So this then. Oh, I know where I'm making my mistake. My card is 14 by 14, not 14.5. I had 14.5 in my head. So that's why I'm getting extra 0.5 centimetres all over the place. Okay, that's all right. So that will go on there. That will go on there. Nice, nice. Let's just check that. So that's 5 centimetres. So I need to cut this to 5.5. Right, now we're rocking and rolling. Oh, and we've got this gorgeous ribbon. Right, okay. We're doing it. We're doing it. But before we do it, we're going to distress. Because you know what? Even though this video is getting super long, we have got to still do the distressing. Yeah, I always feel a bit bad throwing away that label paper. So I was sending off some stuff today, and I printed off some labels, and it just happened to be sitting there. So oh, sorry. It feels rather odd not to be using any inks or stamps, I have to say. But you know what? Sometimes I like a challenge. Sometimes it's just, yeah, it's good to go for it and see what happens. And just trust that you know, I'm just trusting. I know what I know how to make a card, Ruth. Come on, Ruth, you can do it. You know, I very happily will go and make scrappy cards in front of you guys. I'm thinking, come on, I've curated this card kit. I know how to make cards. I will do it. I told you I'd use all this ribbon. Right, let's just do a little bit of blue here. Don't want it too tight. Right, what's happening here? Night, Martina. Okay. I think I might do fishtails in this one because it's such thick ribbon that you can cut the fishtails into these. This is very old-fashioned, but darling, absolutely darling. This reminds me of it's quite Edwardian, isn't it, looking? Cute. Right, what else have we got? We've got lots of spare bits and pieces here. So let's think, when it opens up, what about a blue centre? And do you remember I cut tore that section out of there, so that could go in the middle, and you could have your greeting there. I've got some of these goldy bits left. Ooh, no. Ooh, I don't know what's going on there. It's okay. Do we do that or not? What do we think? be honest, I think I can live without the gold, that particular piece. Maybe we save that for another day. Gosh, you will have enough scrappy bits to make another card. Did want to use some of these gold bits and pieces, so we could have those sprigs coming out of there. Still got these ones here. Okay, to the side. Oh, just to carry on that pattern to the inside, we could maybe pop that in there like that. Cut some fishtails into that. Well, I have to say thank you so much for sticking with me, you guys who are watching on the live. It's very sweet of you. Yeah, I like stories to kind of like carry through. Okay, got that other gold sprig there. Ooh. Cut out some of these leaves. That's the leftover panel from the last card. Cut some of these leaves out, I think. I always think with cards with belly bands, a lot of the beauty ends up being on the belly band. But, you know, it's just one of those things. Now the sprig gets very thin at that point there, and I'm kind of almost ignoring. I'm not cutting so close. I'm actually deliberately cutting a bit further away because that's probably going to get hidden anyway behind the ribbon. So just bring that back in, look, like that. Just cut a few more of these leaves out. Or, actually, they get a bit hidden over there. Oh, that's sweet. Let's do that. Yeah, I prefer that. It gets lost under that ribbon. Nope, can't get anything else out of that one. Yeah, I think having a kit like this forces you to look at all the different bits and possibilities, especially just restricting yourself to just using what's in the kit. This is a real test of making sure this is a good kit, actually. Hi, Carolyn. Oh, are you going to Kenya in the near future? Me? I'm not, no. Ruth, who set up the charity, she's actually in Kenya at the moment. Yeah, so there was talks of me possibly going with her, but I didn't feel that it would have been a great use of my time at the moment. There's nothing particular that I felt I could contribute to the charity at the moment, so I did some other things instead, because obviously a trip out there does cost quite a bit of money, so I redirected my energies elsewhere to help the charity, but in a slightly different way. So yeah, so do pray for Ruth. She's out there at the moment. She's doing some training with different folks. I think they are planning on hiring somebody, so I think they're doing interviews for somebody to work particularly with the APT, the work that they do where they make custom furniture. So yeah, so thanks for asking, Pamela. So for those of you who don't know, I'm a trustee of a charity called the Potter's House, and that works in Kenya, and I have been over there in the past, but not this time. Right, I'm wondering if I could actually stick that underneath. There, and then that will make the gold show up a bit more, won't it? So like the outside of the belly band rather is kind of like a hint of what you're getting on the inside. So you take that off and then it's like, ta-da! All right, let's start sticking this all together then. Sorry, I'm just trying to find my glue. Right there, Ruth. Just trying to eyeball this. Doesn't have to be exact, does it? But roughly in the middle. Oh, don't move. No, don't. It's a bit squishy. That's the thing about Tombow, just you do have that little bit of wiggle room. But sometimes when you put a lot of glue, you have a lot of wiggle room. Ah, thank you, Minty. Looks like there's lots of embellishments left over for other cards. Yes. Well, you never know. I might just embellish this one to the hilt. Might put some more bits on it. But yeah, we've got a leftover doily. Got leftover the gold sort of long hexagon shapes. We've got a bit of paper and some of the sticky embellishments left over. So yeah, so there's enough to make another card or two. Let's stick that down. Sue, I've just realised you're still up. You're an hour ahead, aren't you? Thank you, Anne. Just managed to get a bit of glue on that side. I'll just let that dry and then I'll use my glue rubber to get that off. Sorry, glue eraser. Now it's kind of pointless me putting any shape into these leaves because they're inside the card and they're going to get kind of squished. Oh, I've got a bit blob of glue sticking out there. I'm just going to put a leaf on it. Oh, too much glue. Goodness me, you don't need a lot of glue when you're sticking tiny pieces. Do I hear a fourth card in the making? Well, the thing is, I've not got a card base in this kit, so you'll have to add your own, and I've already costed it all up, so I can't add anything else to the kit. So yeah, I could maybe do like a little tiny mini card and a tiny, you know, yeah, or maybe some tags. There we go. Could do some tags. Got lots of the twine left. Yes, I could do tags. Right, I do have some of these cute embellishments left though. So I've got these ones and these ones. So I'm thinking we could do some cute little like berries. And of course, because there's no stamp set, you know, I'm not including any stamps or anything with this. It's great for whatever language you want to make your cards in. Just use your own stamps to do your sentiments with. I will take photographs actually and add this to the blog post. And on the blog post I will also oh, there's one popped off there. On the blog post I will put the link to this video. Right, so I think that's the inside done. Let's just check this fits. And now I'm thinking, you know, I said, oh, I would have the leaves on the inside. I actually feel that I have got that contrast of that blue now, that I could put these leaves on the outside. And I've got a little bit of this left, so I can do that. And because it's on the outside, and you're probably going to give this card by hand, let's face it, this is one of those sort of cards that you make a box for, and you can tweezer these ones, put some little bits of shape into it, because these are on the outside. And you've got that massive bow to kind of protect the leaves. My little dimensional's gone. Oh, there we are. Okay, note cards. I know, late night, but day off tomorrow. Oh, okay, that's fine, Sue. I know, no such luck for me. I've got parent and toddlers tomorrow. So, although I have realised I did come on a bit earlier than I did yesterday, so it's not as late as I thought it was. I thought it was past midnight, but it's not quite. I could just do with a leaf down there, couldn't I? So satisfying to use up like nearly every aspect of the kit. And we've still got a massive bit of that gold this left. So if you wanted to, you could have perhaps done a border instead of the black. You could have done it in the gold, but actually I quite like it in the black. It gives it quite a sophisticated kind of like look. So I'll just remind you of what that looks like. Have that on the inside. Just get my glue rubber. It's really quite cute. And this feels really kind of like substantial with that great big ribbon on it. All right, so let's just do a quick recap then. We've got 3 cards using that kit. We've got that one, and that one. Put that on the inside. So let's look at what we've got left over briefly. So we do have that length there, that length there. These would make great little bookmarks actually. I'm not going to do any more tonight, guys, because I am flagging now. But I will just pull all the scraps back in so that you can get a real feel of what's left. I feel that's only fair. So we've got a few of those little dots left. These are the spare bits of gold. There, there, and there. Got a little slip of the oh, there's a spare leaf. I'll stick that on in a second. So there's a little piece of that which you could cut out these florals from. A little bit of grey, that there, that. You know me, I'd use all these little tiny pieces. This will make a lovely scrappy card, which I might do another week, maybe next week. I'll put all these together in a bag and say, right, this is what we can make from the scraps, and also the leftover embellishments. I've got that. Ooh, look, one of those now. I was thinking this needed a bit of lift. So I might just pop that there with another leaf there, just to elongate that. Oh no, I don't like it sticking right up. Maybe like that then. Anyway, we'll do that in a sec. Got that left, that and that. Still got this. Got quite a big piece there. That and that, and also the sequins. And I haven't got my hands on it, but we've also got 3 tiny butterflies as yet unused. Okay, so we have got another 3 butterflies. So that's what you have left over if you were to make the cards as I made them tonight. Right, so recap. Oh, and this. And there's one little escaped embellishment that's sort of there. Right, so first card, we used one of the brown doilies, these ones, and cut 4 inches of that paper from the 6x6 paper, and then did a bit of fussy cutting for that one, and then used lots of thread. And I've still got, like I said, I've still got lots of thread left over here. Then this one, we created panels and then a bit more fussy cutting and using the gold foil paper to punch out some leaves. Hand cut some of these leaves out from the panel that was cut from the side of the A4 card. So the A4 card will come in whole sheets. I'll be sending them whole. So if you decide you want to make not large, the 6x6 cards, that's fine. You'll just have to find your own envelopes because I'm sending 3 6x6 envelopes. And then, oh, that's the one that I need to stick down. No, don't fall there. Put dimension off that one. So belly band, very extravagant belly band. Open it up and then you've got that repeat pattern there for you to write your sentiment on there. So there we go. So please head over to artfulstampin.co.uk to purchase this kit. The price includes postage to a UK address. If you want, if you would like to have it sent to you, if you live in Austria, Ireland, Belgium, France, Germany, or the Netherlands, then you need to contact me for. I'll need to put some extra postage on it, and I'll need to go and do that. Paper pumpkin boxes. What do you mean, Bev? So this is a kit that I've created myself. So as per the demonstrator guidelines, they are made from embellishment packs that I've actually cut up and created this kit myself. So if you have any issues with it, you need to come back to me directly. You cannot be swapping things out with Stampin' Up because I have created my own kit from Stampin' Up products. So if you find that something's missing or something's, I don't know, I mean, I will personally check every single kit that goes out, so hopefully there'll be nothing missing. So but you're purchasing from me as opposed to Stampin' Up. Right, there we go. Yeah, thank you for joining me tonight. If you have any questions, please email me. Glenna's just put up the email address, and I will put a link in the description to the Facebook to the blog post where this kit is being sold. All right, so thanks everybody. Thank you for joining me for this marathon session. So it's taken me 2 hours to do this, so it's actually quite a good guide for how long it may take you to make 3 cards. So I think you'll appreciate it's probably quite good value for money. £12 for 2 hours of enjoyment. It's not bad really. So but obviously you'll need to have your own supplies like scissors, tweezers, a pen, glue, dimensionals, and a trimmer. And that's pretty much, yeah, that's everything that I used. Okay, so there we go. There's a little list there, and that's all listed on my blog post as well. Right, Miss Cindy was telling us how many paper pumpkins she has to complete. Oh my word, 35. Oh, you've got back catalogue, have you? Thank you, Mindy. Right, take care everybody. Thank you, Carolyn. Just trying to look back to see who else. My favourite is the second one, but all are beautiful. Thank you, Anne. My voice is really starting to go now. All right, if you've got any questions that I've missed, please just pop them in the comment section, and I will try and deal with them tomorrow. Right, lots of love to you all. Take care for now. Bye. Oh, goodbye, graphics.